Yo, episode 290. We made a podcast.
290.
Yeah, we are 10 away from 300, where we transition to a pop culture news podcast and
Yeah.
reacting to DJ Academics.
Yeah, we're gonna start doing just big drama from now on because as Bam has proved on his alt YouTube account no one knows about, it definitely pops off. I
I'm
bet
gonna
if we just reacted to those video clips, we'd get way more than we made it does.
I'm about to go up again because Frosty was going off on Empire, the record label. He was going off on them. It's about to crack again.
I wanna make a we'll make a Twitter account and we'll just steal all the names of the Twitter ones like Daily Rap House TV Loud will be our
Oh,
Twitter. And I'll just take a little bit of all their logos and make it one logo.
yeah, and then
Um,
you just gotta upload Instagram lives of rappers.
I'm just gonna call my Twitter channel Daily Rap House Live.
That's great
They'll destroy them.
for real. Um, we got the Boo Boo Zoom now, so we got to get it started. But Holly's not here today; she's still in Ukraine. Real Madrid did a victory today. It wasn't really that serious, but
No, Paulista's on site though. If I see you,
you dig. Um, It'd be easy to knock them porcelain teeth out, though. What's the name? But yeah, Holly's not here, but she'll be back soon. Out there doing the Lord's work in Ukraine, not the Ukraine. But we're going to talk about some transfers. We're going to talk about hopefully we get to Mason Greenwood, and maybe after that we'll talk about what's going on with Liverpool these days. But Caesar, I'm going to go through some transfers. Tell me what you think about these. Um, We got one that I thought was a big deal, actually. Ounahi from Angers going to Marseille for 8.8 million pounds or so. Caesar doing this smirk like you don't care. You remember him from Morocco in the World
I
Cup?
do. He's a baller,
He
but
was
I don't know.
balling in the World Cup.
I think it's good for him. I don't know if it's a big deal because he could have moved out of there and went to a bigger club, but he just went to another French team. I mean, go
Marseille
ask
is a
him.
big club in France.
Good ending of the sentence. But the contenders for the for the European third place trophy, yeah, go pop off. Whatever, third tier. What was it called? The not the champions. It was the one that we were in before.
Well, since you forgot,
Conference League, the Conference League runner up. Yeah. I think that's a good move because number one, I can't believe a team like Valencia doesn't pick that guy up. He's all the qualities like a midfielder. Good on the ball, fearless, and makes smart passes. That building block, you can build anything off that. And he already has good fitness. He works hard. All the other stuff you can build in somebody. But if you have those three cores, you can make a star out of a soccer player easily. You can make some of the best midfielders that way. And he's really good. And I was really impressed by Morocco. I didn't really enjoy watching the Morocco games very much, but I enjoyed watching him play. He's very good. Like everybody kept talking about Hakimi and Zayek and everybody. And I remember being like, damn, this midfielder's going in. Everybody talking about the other guy too, the defender or the bald guy. They were talking about him too. I'm like, I don't really care. That's all the dude. Only dude I see is him. He's
yeah,
really good.
yeah, he really stood out. And I like, yeah, I know a few Morocco players, but I don't really care about Morocco like that. But when I watched him play, I was like, it takes a lot for a midfielder to stand out, and he really did. And he
I,
also,
I I'm gonna keep it a stat. I think he stood out to me more than Enzo did.
oh, for sure, yeah, one hundred
I'm
percent.
sorry. Like I'm not saying that
Well,
like
we'll get
Enzo's.
to
I didn't say Enzo's a bad player. But I'm saying like I'm just saying that he stood out. He was the most standout player to me. If I were to give a standout
yeah,
award for the World Cup, I would have gave it to him. Like
yeah,
I never heard of him. He impressed the hell out of me.
yeah. And he scored a really good goal against Not in on yesterday actually. Really good solo, like a great control on a overhead pass.
Has he already played for Marseille? Or is he
Yeah,
starting?
that
No,
was
okay.
his first match, and he scored
Oh,
a
okay.
really good goal.
Pop off.
Yeah, not like no joke, like a baller goal. And he's 22 years old actually. Also, I think Angers is going to get relegated, so it was good for him to get out of there. And
Yeah,
I'm
get out of Angers.
and I guess it's good for Angers too to like get a little money before they get relegated. Uh,
Yeah, yeah.
Let me see where they're.
Before you go to Domino's League is
Oh,
Tom.
geez, they're literally at the bottom of the league. They got
Yeah.
eight points on.
Every time I feel like I look on shows, they're always somewhere down there.
But they've
Every
stayed.
time they get promoted or somebody, they go right back.
No, they've been in the top flight for a while now. They've actually done pretty good in the last couple of years.
Okay. They
Yeah,
still have that one guy with the crazy name. I don't know. They have
they
like
had,
a
they had a Laotian guy.
yeah.
But
Just
he's
saw
not there anymore.
him.
No,
That was my dog right there. He was
yeah, he
cool.
was good. I
He had
like
some
him.
swag too. I'm
He
not gonna lie,
did.
he was good.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, I'm
They,
so glad you know who I was talking about.
yeah. They also had Sofiane Buffal too, but he left in January too. Um,
Okay.
Also, another move in the Ligue 1. Malo Gusto from Lyon, right back, a really good young dude. He went to Chelsea for 26.3 million, but they loaned him back to Lyon for the rest of the season. Really good player, got some hang time.
Crazy name. Bad taste is his
Bad taste,
name.
yeah.
Bad taste.
And he's French. He is French.
That name goes off.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. That if you're gonna have a name that has a translation, that bangs right there. Malo Gusto is really good. He's a really good fullback. He has good frame too. He's not like short. He's like pretty tall, fast. He's good defender too. I like him a lot. That's a great signing. And the best part of the signing is the signing in the loan back.
Yeah.
I like that a lot. I'm not a big fan of mid-season moves. It's chaotic. It's a lot of pressure on both ends to get something completed. And now he can come back, continue with Lyon, and then go back and have a whole full offseason to like come back and acclimate himself into Chelsea, who already has 750 people on the team. So
literally,
I think it's great.
Also another loan from Lyon, your boy Tete, who was only 22 years old.
Who?
Tete from that was at Shakhtar, went to Lyon.
Oh yeah, he's a baby. You know.
Yeah, I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
He got loaned to Leicester City from Lyon.
My man's on a loan spree.
Literally. Well, it doesn't count.
He's a war refugee, so it's not his fault.
Yeah, literally. He got loaned to Leicester, which I think is good for Leicester. Honestly, I feel like that's
the most sauce Leicester's ever had in their club history. If one thing, Chichi or Tete or whatever he wants to call himself does, is he plays with some vibrance. My man plays with energy. Like he's in this impact. I personally thought that was a good signing for Lyon.
Yeah, he did well.
I don't know what happened. Why did it move forward or whatever? But
I think they're going to start Shirky more.
Oh yeah.
Even though he's a ball.
Okay, well that makes sense. I'm like, damn, Shirky. Like it's been like 3 years now. He's getting to be almost 20. Maybe we start playing him now. But yeah,
he's a ball.
Do you think? Yeah, do you think that's good for him? Hopefully, they can do something and let him stay in England. That'd be great. I know he's like, I don't want to go back to Ukraine, please, dog. Every Brazilian's down for anything until a war, and it's like, all right, now you got wars here. I rather that's
he's like, I was out there hanging out with Holly. I want to come back.
Yeah, Holly's got sent back. I'm not trying to get sent back either.
Yeah. Leicester I think they were bottom of the league for a little bit, but now they're out of the relegation zone. But they're only on 18 points, which is 3 points from which is 1 point from relegation zone. So they definitely need some goal scorers, and I think James Maddison is hurt right now, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah. But also staying in England, your boy Weston McKennie loaned out to Leeds from Juve. What do you think about that one?
I think it's a good signing for Leeds.
Okay.
Leeds is not doing good this year in comparison to last year. I think that one of the best ways to address any kind of issue your team has is just fortify the midfield. Weston McKennie has good energy. He can make things happen, especially in attacking positions. He has good instincts on making something happen. Do I think he's like your answer? No. But do I think he's a good player to have on your team? Yeah, right. And he already knows he's already worked with the American, so there's like a little bit of a chemistry thing. They can work well together. I think it's a fine move, and even by the price point, like I would have probably paid something a little less, but around that anyways too.
So. Well, no, it was a loan. It was a loan.
Oh, it was a loan? Yeah. I mean, for him, it's great because he doesn't have to get relegated in the Juve, so that's chill. And I feel like just being a Juve player right now is absolutely the worst PR in history. It does not look good to be a Juve
Well,
player.
I also feel like Weston McKennie when he first got to Juve, he was balling, he was like energetic, but like in the past couple seasons, you feel like that's fallen off. I think
I
he's
feel like everybody on that team is kind of like that though.
yeah, but like I
No
feel
one
like
that Juve they're going in. Like you're
well,
like,
no, I don't
that's a
think
rough situation to be in, I
I think
think.
Moises King still plays with a lot of energy. I just feel like and like Quadrado still, but I just feel like McKennie, he's just like it's just he just doesn't
I
have
think he's a very much a comfort player. It
yeah,
needs to
I think
be
he's just
ideal
not
situations for him.
yeah, I think he's just not feeling it anymore. You can tell by his mood and his attitude kind of.
Turn is rough too.
He's not putting in the same effort. It
Uh,
seems to me, and I think he'll be rejuvenated going to Leeds. He'll be excited.
yeah, Dana
At
said
least,
Leeds is lit, so
at least that'll last for like most of the season, at least for the rest of the season. And then like next season, he'll be like, oh, I don't know, I want to go somewhere else.
yeah.
He'll go to Dallas, FC Dallas. Okay, even bigger move than that.
Mm.
Florian Thauvin has left Mexico and he's gone to Udinese for free. Your boy Florian Thauvin. See, you used to love him. Come on now.
I love Thauvin. That's one of the few lefties I like. Also, Thauvin, real goon goblin.
Who do you used to play for?
The he used to play for Marseille. What the hell?
Okay, I
Marseille
understand it.
legend. Marseille legend. I never forget a slow winger in my life. But
Oh,
it cannot get worse in life to leave Mexico and play in Udinese, Italy. Oof. That team is like very weird too. I was reading something about that team. It's a strange team. They got a weird makeup over there.
but owned
And
by the same people that own Watford and then like some other team.
yeah, yeah, weird. Also, don't they have? I think they have Nainggolan on that team. I think Raja's
No,
on that
Caesar,
team.
stop it.
I think
Caesar, stop it.
Raja's
No.
on that
Caesar,
team.
Roger Nainggolan was playing in Belgium, dude.
No, he got kicked off that team.
Yeah, but I don't. Is he on Udinese right now?
I think he got signed to like them or a Division Two Italian team.
Okay, I'm gonna check because I don't think that he's.
Big Raja is out here chubbing running around in Italy.
Okay, let's see because I don't think he went to Udinese. He's only 34. Damn. Oh no, he's on Spal right now.
Oh, sorry, Spal. My bad, my bad.
Serie B right
Which
now.
sounds like the most communist team of all time. But I like it. Yeah, Udinese rough. Yeah, good luck. I don't know what happened, but damn. Like
I,
if I'm French and I'm sorry, I'm not playing like I don't care if it's TJ, like I'm playing for Cholos, like I'm not leaving for Italy. Like I'm staying in Mexico, dog. I'm sorry. They do play hella games though. He's probably like, this is too many fucking games, man.
yeah, he's not really
He's
into
like,
that.
y'all gotta be paying like 60 a year. What the hell?
um, okay, even bigger. Joao Cancelo goes on loan from City to Bayern Munich. What do you think about that one?
Still, in my opinion, the best crossing fullback in the world, hands down.
100%.
Um, um, I
From
don't want
either side, from either side.
from either side. Also, I agree. I think it's disgusting I can't even think of someone that's close to that level. Like I feel like it's too many few fullbacks. I think that should be the bare minimum is what a Cancelo does with crossing. It should be a standard what you're able to do as a fullback to cross a ball like that. I don't think it's like a crazy ability, but he's very, very good at it. And that's a excellent signing for Byron. He can play both sides really well. He's 2-footed. He can even put up a little bit in the front. I watched that game against Mines where they literally kind of had like three in the back, and he was just kind of a wing back floating up and down. And that's the same thing they do on the other side with Alphonso Davies. I'm like, damn, and Byron is also, I watched 2 Byron games in a row. I'm losing my mind. Sane has scored 2 right-footed goals in a row. This is a world record. I'm like, what's going on here? Even though he has Vinicius level power on that right foot, though. But no, like that's a great signing. Any team, even if Real Madrid got Cancelo, I'd be the most ecstatic ever. I don't know why the hell they don't get him, but it's like, yo, we're just gonna keep rolling out with Danny Carvajal still. I'm like,
well, Caesar,
my man is done, dog. Get Cancelo in here. Cancel time, baby.
First of all, Nacho started at right back today.
That's okay.
And then
Cancelo time, dog.
When Militao got hurt, Carvajal went in there right back. But I don't think Cancelo's on Nacho's level, really. So you need
oh my God.
okay. Also, another French league news: Terrem Moffi on loan from Lorient to Nice. You don't know him? Okay, we'll pass it. Although he scores a lot of goals, he scored like
I
12.
knew somebody in high school named Terra Nova, but I don't know Terra Mafia.
Okay, well, Terrem Moffi scores a lot of goals. He's Nigerian from Lorient, going to Nice. Nice is trying to push for
Wait,
that.
I did hear about that. Does Nice have Guri?
Guiri, yes.
Okay,
I feel like I
certified
haven't seen him.
Ratch Monster goon baller.
I don't. I feel like he. I feel like I haven't seen him for a while though. Guiri.
Also, random news before you go. Next one. RDT and Falcao are still on Raul Vallecano, have one appearance the whole season. Free to dogs. Free to dogs, yo. RDT and Falcao are still on Raul Vallecano with one appearance all year. Free my dogs, yo. This is prison. That's all I want to say.
Another loan that I thought was interesting. The black brother of Eden Hazard, Thorgan Hazard, loan from BVB to PSV Eindhoven. I was like, damn, dude. I was like looking at him like I feel like he was really good. I don't know why he never upgraded from BVB. He's
It's over.
29 now, and it's
It's over.
over.
It's over. I think that's a great move for PSV. Also, one of the most underrated leagues. If you have ESPN Plus, you want to watch a random good matchup, scroll over a little. They get it cracking. It's fun to watch. It's a lot more fun. I'm gonna keep it real than some of the Bundesliga games I'm watching. Except for BVB. BVB turning up. So Thorgan, moving on. Great because the giant, slow. Reyna gets to get more minutes, and then everybody gets to realize that it's not really that serious with him. I watched it 3 times now. I'm still not really getting crazy about this. I felt more excited about Jorginho Wallahi than I have with him. Like that will get me going. Like I was Reyna, I'm like, he's there running around and stuff, I guess. But PSV, great move, PSV. PSV is a fun club to do on too. So that's a good inclusion. That's a good player to add to the team because I think they lost Sinister or that was Feyenoord. They lost a winger, I think, too. So that'd be good signing for them.
BVB. I mean PSV.
Yeah.
I
To
mean,
PSV,
yeah,
that's a good move. That's a good move. He can
yeah,
play any side of the field up top, and even in like a cam
well, he's
roll,
good.
he's
Yeah,
really good. He is like a slower kind of version of like Rodrigo. Like he can kind of do all that stuff up top. Like he can play any kind of anywhere up there.
yeah. I'm just like, damn, dog. You should have like went somewhere after like being at BVB for like 3 years.
I really feel like BVB is kind of like a cap. Like
No, no, for
it feels
Thorgan,
like the max
no,
for
no. He was a
Thorgan.
baller,
It's
dude.
feeling good, dog. That's a good move for
You
Thorgan.
just hate black, not this month. You just hate black people this month. Really? This
Okay, for Black History Month, I'll let off Thorgan.
he
My
could have
man's
gone to West
career
Ham. He could have
he could have started at Real Madrid. Who knows? You're
no.
right.
He could have gone to like West. He could have gone somewhere in EPO that's like decent.
How many years has Thorgan been better than Eden now?
Oh, like 4 since he went to Real
Isn't
Madrid.
that crazy? Isn't that crazy to say that?
Yeah,
4 years he's been better than his
I mean,
brother on
ever
God.
since Eden went to Real Madrid, it's been downhill. So Thorgan's been better than him for sure. But I feel like a year before that, watching Belgium play, I want to say it was the World Cup. I felt like Thorgan was better than Eden Hazard, but I don't know.
25, 20 when he was on like Mönchengladbach, he was a baller.
He's a baller.
He's a good player. He
Um,
just it just never was gonna work out when you have a little brother. It's just never gonna
well,
work
I
out.
just feel like maybe he just wanted to stay at BVB. So
He's
like, what?
probably he probably chilling out there in
Yeah, he's
Dortmund
probably
though.
chilling. Yeah. Another England move. Your boy Jorginho, from Chelsea to Arsenal for 12 million pounds.
Great move.
Are you extra mad because he's a
I
carpet?
don't talk about race traders. No, but, yeah, it's really cool that of course, Arteta's favorite midfielder that's a fake Brazilian is Jorginho. Yeah, I know you like another guy that's slow like you. That's great. Jorginho, the infamously undeserved winner of the UEFA Champions League MVP. That was the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen in my life that year. They just were like, we just got to give it to a Chelsea player, and all of them scored 3 goals, so let's just give it to him. Because he scored a PK in the final. Like, okay. I don't really. I mean, I think it's a good inclusion for their midfield. They have Granit. I think he's better than Granit Xhaka personally. So I think he's good at this. They have a lot of attacking talent on Arsenal, and the best way to do it is give someone that's good at ball distribution. So Jorginho's good for that, but for the pace Arsenal runs, I don't know. I don't think he's like a full day and day guy for them. He's a little slow for that.
Yeah,
Even at Chelsea, he was looking a little behind everybody. I'm like, it's kind of looking like it's over.
yeah. One of your favorite players, Hector Bellerin, has gone from Barcelona with no appearances this season to Sporting Lisbon. I think for free.
Look, I think Hector Bellerin has carved out a nice niche for himself for being attractive. People finding him attractive. I think he has a Pac-Man Jones size head, and I can only see the size of his head every time I look at him. His head is huge, dog. I can't stop seeing it, dog. He has a Pac-Man Jones sized brain, and I can't get over it. I don't know why. It's all. I think it's because he's a small frame. I just can't see his head's too big. But yeah, this was a move people were excited about, even though ever since people were excited about this move.
About what move?
But ever since, because they were attracted to him. Ever since his ACL got blown off by Douglas Costa, he's been mid-level. And that's great. He's going to Sporting Lisbon. They have nice jerseys now. So go ahead.
Wait, Caesar, you're saying excited about what move? The one where he went to Barcelona?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what
I never really rated him, honestly. I never really thought
he was okay till he got his ACL torn off the limbs pieces. I'm not even trying to joke. Ounahi, he's like 40 degrees slower than the only thing he had going from them. He was a speed merchant. He was a speed merchant until Douglas Costa reamed up them ACLs into pieces.
Caesar,
he just became like a serviceable fullback playing at Real Betis. He was wearing the classic kits. He was doing his modeling thing with it. It was popping off. Barcelona wasn't going to be the move, and now he's at Lisbon, another green and white team. Go ahead, dog. He's probably going to love Portugal, have a good time, eat some good food. Congratulations, back that you've carved out a career being attractive. Good job.
Caesar, he did not tear his ACL in that Douglas Costa move. He did not tear his ACL.
Well, it definitely loosened it up to get broke off. Because you don't just walk away tomorrow like that's all good tomorrow. He woke up, he's like, oh, Jesus Christ.
Soccer players are so dumb. I feel like if you see some dude who got skills like that, you feel like he's about to mix you up. Like if he looks like he's gonna do it, just back up.
Yeah.
Just back up.
Or do like Gabriel Betis and just damn near assassinate him.
No, don't do that.
No, I know.
Because you're gonna get a red card. Just back up, dude.
Back up.
If you see them,
let someone do their sauce over there, and he has to come to you anyways.
Yeah, exactly. Like if you
please make Douglas Costa do a cross, please. Make him do a cross.
You see them hips start moving, you're like, just back up a little bit.
He really went for him. Like this is no.
That
Arsenal Academy taught you nothing, my friend.
Literally. Another move, France to England. CONCACAF's finest, Keylor Navas, loan from PSG to Nottingham Forest, which I think is in Narnia.
Yeah, they just got smoked by Man U. And the Carabao Cup, which I'm watching way too much of right now. I don't know what's wrong with me. I think I have a problem. That and the FA Cup, what's wrong with me? Look, Keylor Navas has probably one of the most saddest post 32, 31-year-old career declines in history. I am one of the responsible parties, but I'm someone that shows that redemption is possible. You can redeem yourself. I used to be a Carvalho hater. I redeemed myself. I used to be a Keylor Navas hater. I redeemed myself. You can find the light of the Lord. This thing that sucks is that it makes me sad that like he goes to PSG. They signed 54 goalies, right? They like bring in all these other goalies, including my dog who I met at Santa Monica Pier. All these other people to bring in. Then they get the most expensive goalie. He goes to 2 teams in a row. They sign record-breaking goalie transfers. They get the Italian one. They get the Italian dude.
He was a free transfer.
He's on Real Madrid. They signed Courtois. It's like, dog, free my boy.
Donnarumma was a free transfer, dog.
They spent a lot of money on both. Donnarumma wasn't free, okay? They spent a lot of money on both these people. So free my dog, Keylor. Nottingham Forest. I'd rather they send this man to goddamn LA Galaxy. Why they got this man playing in Nottingham Forest? It sounds like a team that's in like Lord of the Rings. I don't know where the hell Nottingham Forest. If there's no forest there, I'm going to be really pissed.
Well, I'll say this. At least they're not like in a relegation battle fight right now.
They're not doing great. And they did sign 440 people, so that locker room is very fresh.
They're in 13th place. They're doing better than Leicester.
They signed 23 people year to date, dog.
Caesar, they're doing better than Wolves, West Ham, Leeds, and Leicester. So
true. Keylor's like, I don't speak Portuguese. Don't send me to Wolves.
For real. Okay, another really good loan, I think. Marcel Sabitzer on loan from Bayern to Man U. Such a smart move. I'm so mad that nobody got him a long time ago. Like, did you guys watch? Like, I would watch him at Leipzig, and I'm like, this dude is ridiculous. He's like a true footballer, baller midfielder, such a good passer, a great shot on him. Of course, he had to go to Bayern because it's Germany. He couldn't really get like too much playing time because I feel like him and Kimmich kind of do similar things. Like they're similar players. So I was like, it's gonna be hard because Kimmich is like better than you, or like at least like more useful. And yeah, Man U just upgraded their midfield a lot, getting Marcel Sabitzer. I don't know what Caesar's looking at on that screen right there, but
Look
you
at
think
his map where the hell Nottingham Forest. I'm trying to look if there's a goddamn forest there.
Caesar's in England, dog.
I know, I'm just kidding.
Stupid.
I'm just yeah, don't play around with these names with me. So Sabitzer is probably one of like those like midfielders that I was upset I never knew about before. But when I watched him in that Champions League run with Leipzig, I'm like, this guy is nasty.
Deadass.
Absolutely nasty. The Bayern move, I hated. I hated the Bayern move. I thought that like him going to BVB would have been better or something like that because you need to be on a team where it's without a doubt you can see like let him play all the time because he's one of them dudes that he doesn't wow you with stats. He wows you with how he develops the stats for other people based upon his play. And you know, the that Steve Nichols bozo on ESPN was trying to talk down on him a little bit, saying like, oh, you know, like talking a little bit about the past and then saying like, oh, he was this and I don't know about now. You can't get time at Bayern's here. I'm like, you literally don't know anything. Like, they don't even put Ericsson in the same sentence as this guy. I'm talking
Yeah,
about
not anymore. Not
Sabitzer.
anymore.
Ericsson at one point on Tottenham, I was trying to tell Bam he's good. Bam was not down for that. This dude, Sabitzer, if he's remotely in 90% of the region of the Leipzig player, elite. I even love that team composition of a midfield with Casemiro and Sabitzer. That's perfect because you have two center mids that if I look over, I'm very comfortable. Like I know there's going to be good ball distribution, smart passing, at least liking mistakes and leadership in the field. Just those two is huge for your team. And now you can incorporate a third midfielder for any other thing. A young midfielder, an aggressive one like Fred, any other type of midfielder can easily interchange with those two because they're so smart and veteran and they're class above the rest. So that's a great move for Man U. And if they have a buy option and he does good, please, you need to do that. If you care about having Champions League contention next year, you need to have a player like him in your Champions League roster.
100%. Such a good player. Like I mean,
when he's on, he's like nasty, like for
like
real.
just ridiculous. I remember like watching him at Leipzig. I would just be like, him and Angelino would just be like blowing me away. Like these dudes are so good. Like, why are they not like? Why isn't every team trying to get this guy? But I feel like Sabitzer's a bit of a goblin too, though.
I mean, he does have a Z in his last name. I believe it.
He give me some goblin energy, so maybe he's just not the easiest person to get along with.
But you know what? Practice, he would just be murking. Oh my god!
But he'd probably be like slapping people and shit too. He's like, "What'd you say?"
He doesn't have a ponytail. He might get it cracking.
Exactly. That's a real footballer swag.
Yeah.
Last one want to get into. I think it's the big. Whoa. I think it's the biggest transfer of a midfielder ever, price wise. Your boy Enzo Fernandez for 106.8 million pounds from Benfica to Chelsea. What do you think? 22 years old.
Quick preface though, he is from a club I do enjoy.
What, River Plate? You know, he's a River Plate baby.
This is a River Plate pro club podcast. We don't hate on River Plate
pro Heber
because we don't get down with Boca Juniors right here. This is the River Plate. If I were to cheer for your Argentine team, which I never would, it would be River Plate. Okay, definitely Heber. Definitely he comes from a good base. Then he goes to my favorite Portuguese club, Benfica. One of my 4 favorites.
Yeah.
This is a good lineup here. And then you go to Chelsea. I'm not mad at the move. You go to Chelsea, great. Now, did you have to spend the entire GDP of Argentina to acquire this guy? No. I'm sorry. Anything around 55 to 60, I think, is a great move for him. 108? I I don't I don't even like I don't even understand
World
how
Cup
this
winner.
World Cup winner. Have we not played this game before with World Cup players balling out? Let's play safe. This is to me like dangerous scouting. Like scouting is good to be like, oh, there's that guy in Morocco who's really good. Let's try to get him because he's a sleeper. He shows what he can do on not a very good team. He could do for our good team, like his kind of style, right? But then him, it's like, I just don't. He never did anything that made me go like, damn, Argentina is literally incredible because of this dude here. I never like was thinking that. Do I think he's a good player? Yeah, I don't think he's a bad player, but like he never did anything to make like it's really unfair that this guy Enzo plays in Argentina. Like I never reacted that way Argentina play like damn, or even looked on the field. Like I feel like I really remember Rodrigo de Paul more than him watching playing. Like, and I'm not even trying. That's not even like trying to be hate. I'm like I remember Rodrigo de Paul having more like impact on the field as a player than him.
Let's be honest. Argentina's World Cup win was almost like Italy's Euros win because nobody really stood out that much. Like it wasn't like you were like wowed by anybody. And it was the same when Italy won the Euros. It's like, how are y'all doing? Like y'all are just winning because of something. I don't know. But I want you to do you know how many seasons he's played at Benfica?
Who?
One.
One? Yeah, I don't think he's been there at
He
all. No.
he's played less than 30 matches in Europe.
Yeah, I
So
don't
he's pretty green.
I don't really understand it. I mean, I almost feel bad that it's gonna like you know how English people are, dog. You know how they get about these transfers. You know how they are. If it doesn't work out after 5 games, he's already a bust.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I like Joao Felix played really good in the
One game. One
Joao
game.
Felix played really good in the 35 minutes he played before he got a red card. He got a red card. They're already calling him a bust just off the red card. But it's like, you know what I mean? Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not saying like you need to worry about that, but
No, it's a big deal.
it's in England, like press affects your next check. It affects your moves. It affects your thing. Like that's why when that video series with Mario came out, I felt like it was so dangerous because you're letting inside baseball information on people on players having private meetings that is giving ammunition or stuff for other clubs to use to their benefit in negotiations and whatever. That's not fair. Like that's not how it's supposed to go down. You know, it's like finding out what someone does and like talks about in a therapist meeting. Like that's not for me to know. Like that's too much info. So
Yeah.
with Enzo, it's like now it's like only the greatest is the expectation, you know, like it's like you literally have to go in there and you have to be better than what I think they've had amazing midfielders like
Conte.
Conte there, our boy from Real Madrid. I can't think of his name right now. Kovacic, just really good midfielders in that team, and people have done really well. You know, it's like now you have to be at least better than them. And if I'm like, if he's at their level, he's great. Like, what's the problem here? But 100 million. No, you better be on God mode. I better turn on the game, and he's doing Olympicos on everybody. Like if he's not doing that, I'm like, well, that was kind of a lot of money spent for no reason. That's that new American owner on that weirdo move right now.
You know he's never gonna learn English because he's from Argentina.
Oh no! What the hell are you thinking? He will go to Italy and start speaking Italian faster than he will in England.
Of course,
England, yeah. He's still gonna be like, oh, I need translator for this. I'm like, come on, dog. Just say hi and bye.
Like I'm just looking at it. I'm like, this is a thing with me watching football. I mean, I don't know this for sure, but I feel like this is me when I'm watching a match. I feel like if you're a good midfielder, you'll present yourself to me while I'm watching. Like, I don't need to know who you are, but I'm gonna notice you once you start playing. Like, if you're good. I remember even Kovacic. Like, I didn't know who Kovacic was. I remember him being on Real Madrid, and I'm like, damn, that dude's good. Like, he's dribbling, he's doing a lot of stuff. Like, that guy's a baller. And then he couldn't really get that much playing time. Obviously, they had good players, so he had to go to Chelsea. I watched a few Argentina matches in the World Cup. He never stood out to me, like Ounahi did for Morocco. And Morocco wasn't playing like beautiful football like that. But I saw a guy every time he received the ball, he looks forward, he's getting around people, he's making good, ambitious passes. I don't think it's that easy to be a midfielder playing with Messi the
I feel
way
like you're
that
so
Messi
deep
plays
all the
now.
time.
Yeah, the way that Messi plays now, like you don't really have much space to do your
You're
thing.
not
As
able to give him through passes or nothing. Like,
no,
what are you setting up offensively?
yeah, like Messi is the midfielder on Argentina.
Messi probably
So
got to cut his check.
I mean, he should have. He's like, look, y'all won
You owe
because
me dinner, dog, and that Turkish joint.
for me.
On the
Um,
Nusrat, whatever, you owe me dinner there.
yeah, even though I guess Messi don't like him anymore, but
No one does.
yeah, it's just one of those things where I'm just like, it doesn't make sense to me at all. Like Enzo
Like
Fernandez is
that kind
not,
of price point, I think Modric level of midfield. You know what I mean? And
yeah,
that's
and
really high level midfield. That's not like I don't hold anybody to that standard. Like
no,
prime Modric is ridiculous. Like
last year Modric was ridiculous.
it's like
2 years ago,
this is unfair. Like
yeah,
you
yeah,
can't teach this. This man is just another level now.
yeah. So it's like Enzo Fernandez is like
We'll see.
he played in Argentina. You know, they won some stuff down there. He had a season with Benfica where he's played a season with Benfica where they qualified for the later stages of Champions League. And I'm sure he's played well. Like I didn't notice him necessarily with
Yeah.
Benfica. I think I watched two of those matches or three, but I want to say two because I want to. Benfica played Juve or was it Barcelona? Was that this year when Benfica was playing Barcelona? Um, damn,
I don't remember that.
I kind of forgot, but I'm going to check right now because
Better hurry up.
um, what'd you say about hurry up? Yeah, you're right. Benfica was playing PSG and Juve,
PSG.
right?
Okay, it was Juve. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
They beat Juve.
so I watched a few of those Benfica matches, and I never noticed homie.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's how I felt even about Argentina. Like I don't really remember, and I noticed midfielders. I just don't really remember, but he has crazy expectations though.
Yeah. So we got a minute left. I wanted to talk about Mason Greenwood, but
Ridiculous.
do you want to reconvene or you want to just wait till Holly's here?
But what the hell is here? That's her boy.
Okay. Yeah, exactly. Okay. Well, we just talked about transfers. Anyway, we made a podcast.
We made a budget podcast.
Like, comment, and subscribe. You know what I mean?
Yeah, don't let Bam's YouTube destroy us.
It's too late, dog. It's too late. I got like 50,000 views already.
I got one more subscriber on my YouTube. I'm trying to beat you still.
Caesar, I got like 115 now.
You what?
Yeah.
I'm quitting the show.
Anyway, we made a podcast. Holler.